punishment. And when Roblox finally did step in, it was only after the massive public pressure and scrutiny over their child safety failures. This just proves what I've been saying all along. Roblox doesn't care about their safety unless their brand is on the line. They ignored free draw for months, and they'll ignore condo games until they're finally forced to act. And that brings us to the person who's supposed to be leading Roblox's child safety efforts, Matt Kaufman. For those who don't know, Kaufman is Roblox's
What is Matt Kaufman doing, bro?
chief safety officer.
What the fuck is Matt
In other
Kaufman
words,
doing?
as an example, the balding guy from their biggest response video where they tried to reassure everyone that child safety
What is
is
Matt
still their
Kaufman
top
up
priority.
to right now,
Briefly, in
bro?
my last video, I mentioned Kaufman joining some of these Roblox condo games. At the time, I assumed he was doing it for moderation purposes, like to when the games actually got banned, the truth became extremely obvious. Kaufman wasn't moderating anything. He knew about these games for months, sometimes
That's
even
what I'm
close
saying.
to
He
years,
ain't doing
but
nothing.
Roblox let them stay up until they got called out publicly. Let me just give you some examples. We'll start with Dollhouse Roleplay. Kaufman got the badges for this game on December 18th, 2024.
So he played it. He played it.
But the game only got banned just yesterday. For some context, the day
It's
of this
not
recording is
banned.
August 17th, 2025. As I mentioned earlier in the video, that's months of Roblox's chief safety officer knowing exactly what was happening in the game notorious for behavior, and he didn't do a thing until the PR backlash forced them to. There's another game, ironically made by official Teddy, a condo game titled Untitled Unmastered. Kaufman earned a badge here on October 18th, 2024. Roblox didn't ban Teddy's account or his games until just a month or two ago. That's nearly a year of looking the other way despite knowing who Teddy was and what kind of content was being pushed. Another game is Catalina Says Hi. Kaufman joined on July 1st, 2023, meaning he got that badge on that exact date. Yet the game wasn't banned until April 24th, 2024. Again, almost a year later. Roblox clearly knew what was happening but refused to act until it was convenient for them. Then another game called Welcome to Romy. Kaufman joined this game on April 30th, 2023, but the game was only banned literally 5 days ago. That's not proactive safety, that's damage control, plain and simple. So what does this tell us? It proves that Roblox's leadership, specifically the guy who's supposed to be in charge of safety, wasn't shutting down these games when he was first aware of them. He was letting them thrive until the backlash became impossible to ignore. In their eyes, it's not about protecting kids, it's about protecting Roblox's reputation. And honestly, the first step Roblox should be taking here is simple. Matt Kaufman needs to resign. If the chief safety officer, the guy at the very top of the chain, can spend over a year collecting badges in condo games without shutting them down, then clearly he doesn't know how to moderate anything. You can't call yourself the leader of child safety while letting thrive under your watch. But beyond Kaufman, Roblox as a whole has no excuse for how broken their moderation is. They keep acting like this is some impossible platform when in reality there are basic, obvious solutions that they refuse to implement. In fact, just recently they bragged about listening to the community when people point out unsafe content. That's fine, but that's reactive. If you actually cared about protecting kids, you'd focus on being preventative. Here's what Roblox could do tomorrow if they wanted. Add an automated filter that scans every single game title before it's published. Even better, scan what's inside the game, the models, assets, chat scripts, before it even hits the front page. Right now, a condo game could be published in seconds, and we're actually seeing that right now if you search up XYZ on Roblox. You'll see hundreds of games with the same exact profile, game, basically the whole thing is just a copy and paste. That should never happen. You should need to pass an automated check before a single player can join. If Roblox really wanted to put their money where their mouth is, they'd hire a dedicated moderation team whose entire job is engaging directly with the community. I'm not just talking about faceless moderation tickets. I mean 20 to 100 people working full-time whose work is to actively review reports, investigate games, and most importantly, give the community regular updates about what actions are being taken. Transparency builds trust, and right now, Roblox has absolutely none. So let me just quickly do the math. If you pay about 20 full-time moderators $60,000 a year, and that's only what, about $6 million over 5 years? Sounds like a lot to normal people, but Roblox just lost $12 billion in stock value over this whole mess in just less than a week.
They lost 12 billion? What? Okay, hold on. It says my live is paused. Hold on, let me restart my live, guys. I'm gonna have to restart my live right now. It keeps saying my internet's bad. I'm gonna have to restart my internet, bro. Give me a second. I'll be live back in a few seconds.